Hello everyone and welcome to a new storing video. So I am back. As you can see, I have a lot of cards to store, so I'm going to be splitting my storing videos into two parts, one with everybody but TXT, and then TXT is going to have their own video. This is not going to be the most organized storing video because right after this I'm going to film a reorganizing and downsizing video, but I have so many cards that I just want to put them in my binders so that when I'm reorganizing, I don't have to keep track of how many spaces I need to keep open for cards that I haven't stored yet. So yeah, and I just really want to film this video because I missed making videos kinda, so we'll just get into it. Firstly, I want to say this binder is falling apart really badly, but it's also kind of old, so whatever. This is my miscellaneous collect book and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that I definitely did move stuff around since my last collection video, so if things aren't where they were, you can kind of ignore it because they're probably not going to be in that same place in the next video either. So a lot of the setups are kind of temporary. But I also did go to a lot of photo card trading things in the past few months, and I got this really cute junk sub card from Killing It, and I'm just going to put it in here. I do need to move things around because obviously this is the Stray Kids section, but I'm going to put him right here for now. Oh my god. I wanted to see P1 Harmony in Newark so badly, but there was just so many other concerts going on at that time, and other things going on, so I didn't see P1 this time around, so I'm very sad about that, but next time I have to for sure. Okay guys, next we have Aespa, and I have an exciting amount of winter cards. I think I'm finishing Whiplash maybe. Still not Armageddon because her authentic card is just nowhere to be found. But yeah, I also don't know if these are sleeved the right way, so we will go through and try to redo that. Okay guys, so I have a plan. So I have 9 cards, so I'm gonna need another whole page. But the first card that I have is the poster version from Armageddon, which is really cute. I found somebody at one of the trading events. Wait, let me grab the other cards that look like this. They had a bunch of winter cards for sale, and so that's where I got most of these. So this is her Barnes & Noble card or something like that, but it's in the same outfit. So I'm gonna put this one on this side. I always put my favorite card on the right side and then the most different looking one in the middle. I wonder how other people organize their cards, if they do it favorite, second favorite, least favorite, or something like that. But as far as Aespa goes, Rich Man came out, and I will say I'm not the biggest fan of this comeback. I just think it's a little bit repetitive. It's just not, I don't know, if the song leaned in more to the rock elements, I think it would be better, but it's probably my least favorite Aespa comeback. But I also don't have the most popular opinions about Aespa in general because I am a girl stan and I think it's better than Spicy, so take my opinion with a grain of salt, I guess. But I feel that's a pretty popular opinion. I feel a lot of people aren't the most happy with Rich Man. I've heard a lot of criticisms toward the choreography. I like the choreography perfectly fine, personally. But yeah, these are 2 pops from Armageddon. I don't know where they're from. Okay, so I realized that I'm gonna have to move these cards around really quickly to store the Whiplash cards. But while I do that, I actually got to go to the Rich Man pop-up thing. I don't know if it was in collaboration with anything, but it was a cool experience. I have kind of been to a lot of pop-ups for album releases at this point, just mostly Hello 82 and K-pop Nara, and I really like the way that this one was organized. It was very immersive, I guess you could say. They had the, what do you call them? Wait, actually I have the card from it. Superstar? Yeah, cards. You could just play Rich Man on the game and then they would give you a random card. I don't want to store this just because it's a concept, so I'm gonna figure out what to do with it. I have this Whiplash card. I forgot the version names, but there's that one, and then I have the other 2 Whiplash cards that I was missing. But I want to keep these 2 together. Yeah, we'll move these up. The only thing that I got at the pop-up were the 2 trading card packs, and I'm already selling them just because I'm like actually not the biggest fan of the like SM trading packs. I don't know. Like, the cards were cute, don't get me wrong. I just would like rather have like the album cards for winter, and I actually didn't pull winter like at all. So I think this might be her S Mini. I'm not entirely sure. One is the S Mini and one is the Japan card. This one is so pretty. So that is Whiplash, and then for Dirty Work, I actually have 3 cards. So I think this is some kind of US exclusive. This is like the photo book version, and then I already have this, so we'll just figure out where to put her. I think I'm gonna put this one in the middle here because it is kind of, wait, no, this is the same concept. I'll put this one in the middle. I just need the other album card that looks like this, and then I could have like a whole page of it, which will be cute. And now I need to move these down again. Oh my god. I should also say that there are gonna be no big changes with Aespa, so maybe I'll downsize a couple Karina cards, but that's it really. I also got the, wait, I already showed this, didn't I? Yeah. I reorganized for like 2 minutes and I forget everything that I've said. Okay, so that was all for winter. I did buy 1 copy of Rich Man, and I pulled Karina, and I really like this card, so I just thought I would keep it. So no winter Rich Man cards at all yet. I also pulled Giselle for the K-pop Nara exclusive, but I just couldn't find a trade, and so I just ended up selling it. Because I really would like to have winter for the US exclusives. And I've been trying to trade my Ning Ning Spicy Barnes & Noble exclusive for like 3 months and nothing. Which, I get the Spicy US exclusives are really difficult, but I might just end up selling her as well. So be on the lookout for that. She might even be sold by the time this video is uploaded, so yeah. Actually, I can put this, like, here. Except, I'm gonna sleeve her first, because that seems kind of dangerous. I don't know how much these, like, actually go for. Like, do people buy these? Let me know. Okay, guys, another group that I have gotten a lot of cards for is Le Sserafim. So, I do have this in the way that, the cards that I have for both Yoonjin and Chaewon, I like set up together like this. That's not gonna happen in this video. I'm just gonna put them in, and then we'll reorganize later. But I do have the pages all set up, so we shouldn't have to do any like big reorganizing in this video at least. But yeah, I went crazy. No, but wait, this is not Le Sserafim. Okay, wait. I went crazy on Le Sserafim cards. No pun intended. I saw them in concert at their first US show in Prudential and Newark. I keep saying Prudential. They are, oh my god, they are such good performers. It was such a good concert. Like, I want to see them again, like, ASAP. The little dance breaks that they had, to, like, the intros of their songs were so good. And Yoonjin getting emotional at the end because, like, this is, like such a dream for her to, like, come back to her hometown, quote unquote. I don't think she's from Newark. I think she's from New York. I should know that, actually, but I don't. But, you know, every time a K-pop group comes to Newark, they act like it's New York, so, which, like, understandable, I guess. That being said, Yoonjin bias rugged me so hard. So, I did buy a lot of her photo cards. A lot of these I also traded for. I got this, like, free group card, so I just put it on the back. I might take it out, actually. Let me do that. I think I just put it in there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. So, yeah, this will go in the freebie box or something. Yeah, Yoonjin's pops in particular for, like, Crazy and Easy are so beautiful. I just, like, could not resist. If I saw someone selling them, I had to buy them. At, like, photo card trade and sale events, like, I really prefer trading instead of buying, unless it's, like, TXT. But for Yoonjin and Chaewon, like, I was going overboard a little bit. Oh, I did not count the right amount of pages. Okay, also, Spaghetti came out. I'm a Spaghetti lover. I love Spaghetti, the song. I didn't buy any albums for it, but Hello 82 was doing this thing where if you just show up and show that you have Spaghetti on one of your playlists, they'll give you a random photo card, and I got Yoonjin, very luckily, so she's gonna go here. Yes, it was only like a 2-day thing, so I'm glad that I was able to go, but that was all of my Le Sserafim cards. Okay, so now moving into extra Ateez cards. I was able to trade for this Sungwa. Can we focus? From Golden Hour Part 2. I just love him with the pink hair, and now I have like both versions of it. So he's gonna go right there. This was the only binder that I reorganized very thoroughly to make space, just because like everything is just run on. At one of the photocard events, somebody was giving out free NCT photocards, and so I snagged this mark. And yeah, free mark. I mean, NCT, I will say, is probably gonna go through a bit of a big downsizing. I don't know. I'm just like not like, I'm still into their music, but like their photocards, I just like, I don't know. I'll explain that more, I guess, when we get to the other video. But that was all for this binder. Okay, we have a very exciting card for Sohyun today, and that is her other Love-Lution object. Oh my god, I've been looking for so long for this, and now I'm only missing 2 of her objects. And I'm gonna have to move stuff around, and oh. Okay, this shouldn't be that hard. I don't know. We'll further evaluate this later, because I actually bought 3 more actually, Love-Lution Pobs. They are coming from Switzerland, and the person hasn't even packed them yet, so it is going to be a while until I get them, but hopefully they can get here before like the end of January, so I can store them like on video. Then I'm going to put these similar outfits together, and then I'm going to have 2 pages of Love-Lution. That is crazy to say. Come on. These fillers, man, I swear to God. I also don't know if this is scanned or not, but I do not care. But just in case, I'm not going to show the back. Oh my god! So cute! I don't have a pob in this outfit, so the money thing's just going to have to be there. I don't know if I like the way that looks, but it's okay. Maybe I can just move these. Also, no big changes coming to Sohyun's collection. I might just downsize on my extra other member cards. The MSNZ, is that how you, the acronym? I don't know. That came out. The album is so cute. I love the Christmas song they did. I don't know what my ranking of all the like unit songs would be. I feel like Fly Up and Cameo Love are probably my top 2. Bubblegum Girl is my least favorite, so I guess that would leave the Q&A in the middle. But I would need to listen to them more, because I honestly haven't been listening to a whole lot of K-pop recently. Yeah, this is my Sohyun collection. I don't know where to put the units, so I just put it at the end there so that the airs could stay together. Wait, I don't know what this space is for. We can like move this back actually. I think I accidentally left 2 spaces instead of 1, but I'm gonna move this unit over as well. Oh, I think there are also units for MSNZ, but I'm not entirely sure. If I find like sets on Mercari Japan, I might buy them with the units, but I'm not really looking for them. Guys, we have some exciting cards for Katseye. I'm like basically completing her album cards, except for the vinyl card from Beautiful Chaos, which I don't know, I just really haven't seen that much, and I feel like maybe because they come in an OT6 set, like, people don't sell them individually that much, but I'm on the lookout for it. And yeah, so I did finally find a trade for her other sis card. And speaking of Katseye, I actually saw them in concert at their New York show, which was in the theater at Madison Square Garden. That was the first time that I had been to that like the theater. I've been to Madison Square Garden, like the big venue before, but that is a nice theater. It is so nice. If you guys have the opportunity to go in there for like whatever reason, for a concert, for I don't know what other reason you go in there for, but you totally should, because it's really nice. I had an awesome seat. I think when I was buying tickets, I saw that all the up close seats were VIP and they were like $300, and I just didn't want to do that. And so because I chose a seat that was like further back, I was like, oh, I'm in the back. Like, that's the thought I had in my mind the whole time before the concert. But I got there and it was awesome. Like, I was kind of in the front row of my section, and so there was nobody like right in front of me to block my view, and as a short person, I love that. Yeah, those are the 2 Beautiful Chaos album cards for the photo book. This is her Target card, and then I actually joined a group order for this Soundwave Pop. I think this is from the Gabriella music video. I don't know if you can tell, but the back is like slightly colored, like there's a little bit of red in the middle, which is really pretty. But that's gonna go here. And then I didn't go to the K-pop Nara like tour lucky draw like event thing, just because it was about the same time that Yeonjun dropped No Labels, so that's where my money was going at the time. But the cards are so pretty. They're so pretty, and so I had to buy one of them. This is the Game Boy version from the Minneapolis and Boston one, which I wouldn't have access to buy this card in person anyway, so that's my excuse. The only one from the New York stop that I was looking to buy is the VNA one, which is so pretty. She's like showing off the henna on her hand. Yeah, I'm on the lookout for that one, and I'm in a group order for another one in the Game Boy outfit, so that's gonna go like across from it. But Katseye, the concert itself, they are such good performers. Like, I know they're like always praised for being great dancers, which like they are. Like Daniela is a dancer, man. We all know this. But like their vocals too, like hearing them like sing live is so beautiful. Like it was such a good concert. Like I enjoyed myself more than I thought I would, just because their music isn't my like favorite out of any artist, but just their performance skills, they just, you know, they can put on a good show. Guys, we have a decent amount of Luna today. It is mostly ARTMS because I joined a couple ARTMS group orders. I didn't reorganize this because I need to move IVE out of here. I do need to do that, and so I need to put like these fillers with my Luna collection. I'm just not gonna do that right now, but I'm gonna put them at the end here. It's mostly Heejin and Kim Lip because I decided that Heejin is my ARTMS bias, but I did get these 2 objects, Omas, in the group orders that I joined. I'm not the biggest fan of the concept cards. I might take these out at some point, but they are really pretty. Especially like, do I need 2 Heejins? I don't know. What I did need apparently are all of these Heejin Pobs. I bought like 5 of them at once, and then I joined a group order for the Kirby and this bear one, which I'm so glad that I did because these are so cute. Oh my god. So what should I put on the front? Does it actually matter? No, it doesn't. So I'm just gonna go in the order that I have them here in the stack, which is very random. Unfortunately, I was not able to go to the Club Icarus tour. I'm very sad. This is the second time that I've missed an ARTMS tour, but that's okay because they tour all the time. So I'll see them again eventually. Yeah, this will not stay this way, but you'll see it reorganized, hopefully, in the other video that I keep talking about. So yes, very cute Heejin cards. And then very excitingly, I was able to add to my Chemlip Flip That collection. So I am trying to like slowly find all of her cards for this album. And this is one of the B versions. So I think I'm done with the B version. I'm missing 1D, 2A, and maybe 1 or 2 C versions. Of course, I'm missing the one where she's like poking. Is she poking her cheek or something? I don't know, but it shows a tattoo on her finger, and so everybody loves it. But if you're watching this section, you probably already know. And then I also did get 1 Chemlip object, so that's gonna go there. And then I also got Chemlip for the bear group order, or this is Rilakuma. I don't know why I keep just saying bear. So that was Luna. Very exciting. I just love buying cue cards for them. Like, I don't like the Polaroids like most people, but the pictures in the Polaroids are very cute. Okay, guys, for IVE, I just have cards from the last 2 albums, so I think I'm completing. Yeah, I am completing IVE Empathy because I was able to find a trade for her Digipack. I swear some of these like POVE and like Digipack versions for IVE are just impossible to find. And then I do have a couple album cards from the new album, IVE Secret. I really like this album. I haven't listened to the B-sides in a while, but I remember liking them. It's not my like tip-top favorite IVE comeback, but that's okay. The photo card top are probably some of my least favorite. Like, I really like the ones like these from last comeback, and especially this album. Oh, these are gorgeous. But because I think this is the other album card, and I think this is some kind of US exclusive. I was able to trade for it. I also was thinking about maybe buying an album version in Target, because apparently there's Target exclusives. I'm not that much in the IVE collecting community, honestly, but that is IVE. Hopefully I can find some more trades for the rest of her IVE Secret. That's what this album's called. No, it's IVE. Oh, it is. Okay. The rest of those before they have a comeback, because I feel like that might be pretty soon, unless there's a tour I don't know about. Next, we're in the Hungjing section for 2 whole cards. I'm gonna take these out. I don't think this is gonna be the exact order that they should go in, but that's okay. So at one of the many photo card trading events that I went to, I traded for this. I think it's a tour thing. I know it's a Japanese card. And this is like the Will era like logo, I think. But yeah, I just thought it was cute, so I traded for it. And then I also traded for this really cute pop from Golden Hour Part 3. I feel like every 18 in New York has these, because every single event that I went to, like, there are a lot of 18s, and a lot of them had these pops. I think probably because they were with the, like, polka version. I don't know. Next, we can move on to Chuu. Very excitingly, I finally have cards for Chuu. It is only 3 cards, but still. So I have finally 2 cards for Only Cry in the Rain. I am looking to buy like her album cards. I just don't think collecting Chuu pops is very fun. Just because they're kind of expensive. And I guess that's because most of them are like pops or fan signs from the photo book version, which is more expensive than the platform version, whereas like ARTMS always does like fan calls for the OMA versions. I said versions like 3 times or something. But I don't know. It's just not the most fun collecting community. But I did join a group order for this pop, which is very cute. So yeah, that was my little Chuu section. This is also not going to change. Like, I'm going to try to get as much as I can for her when I can. She's having a comeback. Oh my god, I forgot. The concept so far looks so cool. We have blonde Chuu again. Whether it's a wig or not, I don't care. But I'm really excited for this album. Like, and the photo cards, I know the photo cards are going to be so good. Okay guys, Enhypen time. This is the stack we have today. Very exciting stuff, especially for Heesung. I'm completing this album today. Who would have thought this day would come? I realized recently that I've been collecting Heesung for 2 years, and that's kind of crazy. But I'm almost done. They just have a lot of cards, and Heesung is, I think he's one of the more popular members, so I did find trades for the last 2 album cards, these holo versions. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I've had some of these cards for so long. Oh my god. Now we have another exciting card for Dimension Answer, and I just realized I don't have a space for it. So, this is kind of a spoiler for a big collection change that I'm making to Enhypen, but this is the Dimension Answer Weavers Japan that I have for these 3 members, and it's honestly pretty expensive on Mercari Japan, but I was able to find somebody selling it for not ridiculous. But I didn't make a space for it right now, so I'm gonna put it on the back, and I hate doing that, but it's just temporary, so it's fine. So I don't know if this is organized like this in the last video, but I did separate the concepts from the selfies, and I am completing Manifesto as well. I have the last 2 engine versions. Okay, so this one goes with this one. And then this is the D version, I think. It's been so long since this album came out, I really don't remember. Okay. And then I have the last Weverse version. Yay, so this is done. And now I can skip all the way to, I actually recently bought this. So exciting. It's also coming from Switzerland, so it's going to be a while before I actually get it on hand. But that's very exciting because this hoodie set in general, engines know, like, it's kind of hard. But now I can move all the way to Romance Untold, which I'm also finishing. We're making moves today, guys. Speaking of Enhypen, they're having a comeback in January, and I'm so excited. The name sounds so interesting. I can't wait to see what the concepts are going to be. I really can't. Can't wait to go to Target and buy albums, because I haven't done that since TXT's album came out. So E Arcanum. I don't know why the fillers are like kind of hard to get out of the sleeves today, but what else has happened in Engine world? I don't know, kind of not a lot. Like, they've been on tour. Guys, I'm so sorry, I didn't know it was crooked. Okay, this version, which I had the least for, completed. I was able to find trades for both of Heesung's cards for this version, which was awesome. Wait, where's Nikki? Which Nikki is the right Nikki? Not this one. This one. Dude, you couldn't have got the memo that everybody was standing on a dark background. It's fine. Heesung's also kind of different. I don't know. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I don't care that much. I got Sonu's cards for this version. Eat. And then the last cards for the photo book. Oh my god, that's the wrong J. I'm glad that I saw that. And that's the wrong Nikki. Oh my god, I was not paying attention. I trusted myself to organize these the right way too much. Wait, this Jake and this Nikki together. Wait. Okay, now I got it. No, we don't. These are both wrong still. Oh my god, guys, this is embarrassing. Do not, I don't know. Do not do this to yourself. Check the back of your cards, guys. Oh my god, the backs look so clean and smooth though when they're right. Okay, awesome. We did it. I also have the last J, which is also in the wrong spot in my stack. Oh my god, guys. This is so... Yeah. I mean, this is just the Weaver set, but... I guess we'll do like a little backwards flip through. Oh my god. It looks so good. This version, especially, yeah. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so album card wise, this binder isn't as exciting, but we still have a good amount of stuff. The only thing I have for Daydream is Heesung's Japanese version. Very nice. So I think this is the last card that I needed for Heesung for this album, which is awesome. And then now I can move on to Desire Unleash, where I'm almost completing Jungwon. I'm still not there yet, guys. I'm still missing this one mine version. I'm hoping that I can trade for it when I do my big downsizing. Wait, these three do not look similar. That's okay. It's still the same version, kind of. I did message somebody about buying it, but they didn't respond, so that is fun. I am completing this page though. I don't really like the setup of this page, but it is what it is. I also decided that I'm going to set up for Heesung's Desire Unleash. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do right now, the second. So let me pull out his cards. And it's going to have the same setup as Jungwon because luckily I was able to find a trade for his K-pop Nara card. And so I'm just missing his keychain version, and I think I have his other cards for this album. Except for one of his Engine version cards. No, two. I'm missing the ID thingy too, which is kind of annoying because his cards are like everywhere, but I just don't want to buy them, you know? It's such a struggle, guys. And I'm joking. How did I have this for Jungwon? This is going to be kind of difficult. Wait. This is a Weaver's card. Where's his Target card? Oh, it's in this deck. There we go. So this one and this one and this one. Okay. Guys, bear with me for this section because... Oh my god. Making sure that I have these in the right order might be a bit difficult. Ooh, I don't like these two being beside each other. We might change that. Oh, it's because I wanted this in the middle, and in the middle is the ones with the, like, black. This isn't black, this is gray. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I'm just following the setup that I had for Jungwon for right now, and if I don't like it, I will change it. So, yes. So for this version, I still need this keychain card, which actually I can just pull out the filler that I had for Jungwon. Put it here. And then, of course, the plushie one's going in the middle. No checking sure if it's in the right spot, because I know. Actually, was thinking about doing the set OT7, but I don't think I'm going to do it, just because this layout is pretty nice. Lastly, this row is going to be complete. I know this is on this side because it's the K-pop Nara card, and then the red back goes in the middle. This card I traded for twice on accident, so this might be up for sale if you guys need this. Probably up for trade, honestly. And then we have these 3. This is an engine version. Which spot did I put the horizontal one? On the outer part. Okay, I don't have fillers for the engine version card, so those spots are going to be empty for right now. And these 2, I know this one was in the middle. And this one was in the spot, I think. Oh yeah, because the horizontal card's gonna go here. Awesome. So that was Heesung's Desire Unleashed cards. I do have a decent amount of pops for Jungwon, which is very exciting. It's actually all of these. Very fun. I'm actually gonna have to take out all my Daydream cards, which is unfortunate, to reorganize. Anytime that I saw people selling Jungwon pops at the photocard trade events, I was buying. Oh, I actually didn't check how many that I have, so I might need another page. Okay, we'll deal with that when it comes. So, for Romance Untold, this is the oldest era I have cards for. I have this showcase card, which is very cute. It was pretty expensive, but I think I still paid less for it than I would if I bought it on Mercari Japan. So, yeah, this is one of the YZY cards. I think this is the set that, like, they got the previews wrong or something, and they thought it was the bear set, but it was not, and this one came out later. I don't know, it was a weird thing. I tried to join a group order for this card, and I tried to join 2 group orders for this card, and it just didn't go through, so I'm glad that I was finally able to buy it. Then I have the bread card. Wait, this is Daydream. So I need to put back my Daydream cards. Okay, so apparently I only had 2, Romance Untold cards. So we'll put these back, and then we'll sort the others. Okay, so now the rest of the Daydream cards. Oh, there was only 2, huh? Huh, okay. I guess I could have left them in because they're still Daydream, but like, I don't know. I kind of wanted the ones in the album concepts first. Whatever. It made sense in my head. But lastly, for the Pobs, I have these 2. Wait, no, I need to put these back in. So I did join a group order for these 2. I think they're YouTube. They're in the outside outfits, which I really love. And those are the only 2 Desire Unleashed Pobs that I had. But I do have his VR card from the week 2 showing of the VR concert. I did pull Jake for mine, which I'll store in just a minute. I wasn't able to find a trade, so my friend graciously lent me her Sunghoon to trade, and I was able to find Jungwon, very luckily. The coloring of this card doesn't really match this page, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll get more Jungwon Pobs for the next era. Oh, actually, I do have one more on the way for Desire Unleashed, but I'll talk about that when I get it on hand. So the VR concert for the New York, I don't know if there are multiple ones in New York, but one of the New York ones was at Hello 82. And if you know the Hello 82 in New York, it's not a theater like the other stops. So it was a bunch of like fold up chairs just like in the middle of the floor, and it just wasn't the environment, I guess, like a theater, which like it was still cool to do because like obviously you have the headset on, you don't see your like surroundings and whatever, but yeah, it was really cool. I did feel like I was invading their space at times, but it was still fun. Oh yeah, anyway, I did trade for this Jake, and I really like this Jake, so I'm gonna keep it here. And this is the VR card for him. Unfortunately, I didn't pull one of the special ones. That would have been really cool. But yeah, I don't know why I'm reorganizing these. Right now, it doesn't matter. Lastly, for Enhypen and for this video, actually, is this Sunghoon? Wait, this goes back here. What do I do it? Sunghoon. Yay, cute. Fun. Okay, guys, so that was all for this video. Next up is going to be my TXT starring video. Very exciting. I will give a spoiler that I'm not completing together, but I'm almost there. I'm almost there. But yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.